Hi everyone, it's Carla from the Lancaster Library. I hope you guys are doing well. Um, Last week we talked about HeritageQuest, and we're going to continue on with HeritageQuest. We are still talking about genealogy, which is like the study of your family history, basically. Last week we talked about census records for a little bit. Today we're going to talk about obituaries, because I talked about that I think several times in the last video and how much information you can get from that. So yeah, so I signed into our library, our digital resources page. I already signed in with my library card. If you don't know how to do that, I'm going to place a link below with a video on how to do that. So why don't we get into it? HeritageQuest Online. HeritageQuest Online is a digital resource that combines searchable images of U.S. federal genealogical census records with digitized books containing family and local histories from around the country. Click on it. All right. So, HeritageQuest Online, discover your family history today. So there's all sorts of things. We talked about the census records last week. You can search books. You can search Revolutionary War records. But today we're going to search U.S. obituaries. Search now. All right. So we're going to type in a name. You can put their name in first, or their first name and last name. You can do exact. Sounds like similar initials, whatever you have. I'm going to uncheck mark that though. You don't have to put the live in, but put a location if you can. So I'm going to put my hometown. You can do exact to this place, country, county, county and adjacent counties, state, state and adjacent states, country. I'm going to uncheck that for right now. You can put any event. So if you know maybe a birthday or maybe a marriage or something, you could put that in, and where you think the marriage or date or birthday happened, put it right here. You could put any relatives' names: father, mother, siblings, spouse, child. Maybe some keywords. Maybe you knew he was a pilot. Maybe you knew he was a nurse, doctor, something like that. Obituary place. So if you know the day, month, year, location of when he passed or when his obituary, I keep saying he, but it could have been they, could have been she. Obituary place, day, month, year, location, wherever you think they might have died. We're gonna hit search now for all the information I know. This is just people that I make up. They're not my relatives or anything. Finding my relatives was hard. 5 years ago I started doing my genealogy. It was a little hard back then because my parents are Peruvian, so they came within their lifetime to the US, so there wasn't a lot of information out there at first. So that's why it's hard. But now it's not so hard. Anyways, that was a different path I wanted to go down today. So here's the first one. I want to click on this guy. All right, Simon Shikoff. The publication date of the obituary was March 5th, 2015. That does not mean he died that day. In case you don't know, he probably died a few days before. Publication place was in Scranton, Pennsylvania. So we're going to view the record. So with a lot of things that are more recent, half the time there's no image, it's a text-only collection. There are some ways that you can get around that, and I'll show you just one. So it says here, you can get some information from this though, right? His name was Simon J. Shikoff. He was in Scranton. He died about 2015. He was buried in Scranton. The obituary date was March 15th, 2015. And the obituary place was in Scranton. So here's some more information. So it looks like it was published in the Times Tribune. Again, it was published in Scranton. The URL is sometimes helpful. So Control C. I'm gonna copy and paste that. So I copied and I'm pasting it. Enter. I pasted into the address bar. Just realized you might not be able to see that. So it says you need a subscription to view this page. We're going to ignore that. So we're going to get rid of this. But you know his name now, right? I'm going to do this a little so you guys can see it. There we go. So I'm doing his name. I knew that he was at least buried in Scranton. And this must be it, because look, looks like the date is around the same. He probably died on March 2nd, even though the obit was published in March 5th. So the date, it's only a couple days off, and that makes sense. All right, so we're going to click on this. So here's all sorts of different information. Talks about his spouse, who his parents were, so where he was, what date he was born, his birthday. So you could take all this information, go back to HeritageQuest, and continue on with that search, right? I keep clicking the wrong thing, sorry. You can keep going on with that search, right? Trying to think if there's anything else. Look, we have his son and stuff like that. There's a lot of information on obituaries, more than I ever would have thought, to be honest. But it's all public, so it's interesting. It's helpful for these circumstances when you just want to learn more about your family, right? Okay. All right. So that's all I have for you today. Hopefully that was helpful. We learned more about Simon today. But you could do that with any of your family members. You can use HeritageQuest online. You can feel free to use that. That can at least give you a nice start. But you can also just, you know, type in a name. Like we just did, right? Just type in the Simon. Maybe you know about the approximate year. Simon Scranton 2015. Obituary. And it comes up again. But there's more down here, yeah. There's Goldstein, there's Shikoff. All sorts of different things. Like I said, it's weird how much information there is out there. It's weird how much information there is out there. Alright. That's all I have for you today. I hope you guys will enjoy this. I hope this will help in your journey in finding your family roots, in your family tree. I really enjoy this stuff, so I hope you guys do too. Yeah. Tune into another video next week, Friday. It'll be uploaded at 6:30. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you guys later. Bye.